The story of Lil Baby's journey to become a rap superstar is nothing short of extraordinary. He's certainly no veteran, but the achievements and records he's broken are the types that will take most people 20 or 30 years to achieve. But not for Lil Baby. The rapper's career is barely a decade old, and it seems there's no limit to what he can achieve. However, while he might have achieved so much, the rapper has also had troubles with the law. Recently, various reports allege that he might have played a role in the passing of King Von. Keep watching as we'll reveal to you what role Lil Baby played in King Von's death.
How you know that?
Early life. Lil Baby grew up in the hood. The rapper, whose real name is Dominique Armani Jones, grew up on the streets of Atlanta, where he was quite known and respected on the streets as an astute dealer. Lil Baby was born into a lower middle class family and raised in the Oakland neighborhood of Atlanta, Georgia. Just like most people who grew up in the hood, Lil Baby grew up without his father. Lil Baby probably never knew his father at all, as his father left the family when he was just 2 years old, and this undoubtedly made life harder for Lil Baby, his mom, and his siblings. He was raised by his single mother, who managed to feed the family with food stamps and by relying on government assistance. While you might look at Lil Baby right now and see the jewelry and good life that he lives, the rapper has stated in recent interviews that there were times when he would have to sleep on the floor, as things were quite tough for him and his family.
For real, he can come from all that, like food stamps, sleeping on the floor, 10 deep, one spot, like I'm still in it to this day, like, it ain't just all gravy, but that's what I'm trying to get it to.
Growing up without a father and on the streets of Dogwood City meant that at a young age, Lil Baby was already exposed to drugs and a life of petty crimes such as shoplifting, breaking and entering, and various other crimes. Growing up, Lil Baby was only interested in life on the streets, or according to Kendrick Lamar, what you might call hood politics. Although Lil Baby was good at school, as he had good grades, he was only interested in hustling on the streets. He got into various brawls in school, and these fights got him suspended various times in school. He attended the same high school with his friend and fellow rapper, Young Thug, as they are both alumni of Booker T. Washington High School. In a recent interview, Lil Baby stated that by 9th grade, he stopped going to school. Instead, he was more involved in dealing drugs, gambling, and every other activity that can be classified as hustling in the streets. However, Lil Baby's hustle on the streets was what eventually led him to music.
I damn near got put out every school I ever went to, even the alternative school, like the school you go to when you get expelled, I done got put out of them.
From street hustler to a rap star. After getting out of school, Lil Baby's first arrest was in 2012 at the age of 18. He was charged for possession of drugs and intent to sell, amongst other charges. Lil Baby was initially offered a plea deal that would have seen him spend 2 years in jail. However, he disagreed with his lawyer and instead hired a new lawyer to get him a better deal. Well, it worked. Lil Baby's new lawyer got him a deal that would only see him spend 1 year in a special program. However, he eventually ended up serving the original 2-year sentence that was offered to him. Lil Baby got into a fight with another prisoner over racial comments, after which he was ordered to serve the 2-year sentence that he rejected before. All Lil Baby's charges were always related to drug dealing. In 2013, he was charged for possession of less than an ounce of, and in 2014, he was arrested for the same charges and intent to sell. However, after he was released from jail, his journey to become a rap star began.
I had one lawyer, he trying to make me take 2 years, but I hired a new lawyer. And new lawyer got me a program for 6 months. Supposedly 6 months. Long story short, the program was gonna end up me doing like a year with the program. So when I got to the program, that was some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight bullshit, like, button on the program, whatever, and just took the 2 years.
Music career. Young Thug isn't the only old friend that Lil Baby had who was connected to music. He's close friends to Coach K and Pierre Thomas, who are the owners of the label Quality Control. The label is also home to artists such as the Migos, City Girls, and Lil Yachty. Being friends with these label owners and Young Thug certainly worked in Lil Baby's favor. Lil Baby used to sell weed to these rappers, and he was always around the studio. After being released from jail, Coach K suggested to Lil Baby that he should become a rapper. In an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, Coach K stated that he said to Lil Baby, "You got the swag, you got the lingo, you get respect around the city, from the east side to the west side to the south side. Why don't you rap?" Lil Baby learned how to rap through the help of rappers and close friends, Young Thug and Gunna. Lil Baby's album release style certainly isn't Donda-like, and he certainly went harder than hard. The rapper, who draws inspiration from the likes of Young Jeezy, Yo Gotti, T.I., and Ludacris, released 3 mixtapes in the space of a year. According to Lil Baby, it took him and his team 3 days to work on his debut album, Perfect Timing. The 12-track mixtape was released in April 2017, and it featured guest acts such as Young Thug, Gunna, and Lil Yachty. Lil Baby released 2 other mixtapes in the same year, such as Harder Than Hard in July 2017 and Too Hard in December 2017. The mixtape Too Hard was Lil Baby's breakthrough to the masses as it included his hit single, Freestyle. Lil Baby stayed consistent and dedicated to his craft, and this was what made him stand out among other trap rappers who started at the same time. It came as no surprise to those who know him when his debut studio album, Harder Than Ever, was a massive success. The album Harder Than Ever debuted at number 3 on the US Billboard 200 chart. It had 17 songs and was supported by singles such as Southside and Yes Indeed. The single Yes Indeed featured Drake and peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. Following the success of Harder Than Ever, Lil Baby released a collaborative mixtape with his close friend Gunna titled Drip Harder. The album's lead single scored Lil Baby his first Grammy nomination. The single Drip Too Hard peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was nominated for Best Melodic Rap Performance. His second studio album, My Turn, debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart. The album had 12 songs, which appeared on the Billboard Hot 100, and My Turn returned back to number 1 on the Billboard 200 after its deluxe version was released less than 3 months later. Lil Baby has since grown from a rap star to an activist that has a strong voice in the black community. The killing of 46-year-old George Floyd in Minneapolis back in May 2020 by policeman Derek Chauvin led to worldwide protests against police brutality, police racism, and lack of police accountability. Lil Baby was one of the rappers who released a song about it titled The Bigger Picture. The song debuted at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Lil Baby's highest charting song as a lead artist. The Bigger Picture also received 2 nominations at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards for Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song. Lil Baby has since released another collaborative album and his only album in 2021 titled The Voice of the Heroes with Chicago rapper Lil Durk, and fans are speculating that this body of work might explain Lil Baby's role in the killing of King Von. But before we reveal to you Lil Baby's alleged role in the death of King Von, don't forget to like, drop your comments below, and subscribe to Rap Central for more videos like this one. The truth about the voice of the heroes. The Voice of the Heroes was released in June 2021. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and also number 1 on the Billboard Top R&B/Hip Hop albums. Some fans even believe that the success of the album might have even spurred DJ Khaled to feature the pair on the song Every Chance I Get, which featured on his album Khaled Khaled. The album's title comes from Durk's childhood nickname, The Voice, and Baby's nickname, The Hero, that Durk had given him. The 18-track album had guest appearances from Travis Scott, Meek Mill, Young Thug, and Rod Wave. The album had an initial May 28th release date, however, Swizz Beatz stated that the album was postponed in favor of DMX's posthumous album Exodus. However, many fans are speculating that the album also reveals how Lil Baby might have played a role in the death of King Von. King Von was killed after an altercation outside the nightclub Monica Hookah Lounge with another Atlanta rapper, Quando Rondo. According to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, Von was shot by Timothy Leaks, who's popularly known as Lil Tim, who now features on 6ix9ine's Clubhouse videos. The altercation quickly escalated into gunfire, after which Von was subsequently transported to a hospital in critical condition and died there later that day. While Von and Lil Durk were very close friends, belonged to the same gang, and Durk was even Von's mentor, many are speculating that Durk might have ordered his killing. Some fans believe that Durk might have ordered the killing of his protege over an alleged dispute that the two had. Some fans are speculating that Durk might have allegedly set up Von's passing away, as they believe the word of FBG Duck's mother, Mama Duck. Mama Duck alleged that Lil Durk planned the death and sacrificed his lifelong friend. In a video posted on the internet, Mama Duck states that Durk sacrificed Von, before implying that Durk should be a suspect, as most rappers who are associated with him and signed to his label end up getting shot. Fans believe that Mama Duck is speaking the truth because her son FBG Duck predicted Von's death when he was alive. Many fans believe that FBG Duck might have shared information with Mama Duck about how Lil Durk might have allegedly set up Von's death. Now, you might be asking, what alleged role did Lil Baby play? Lil Baby and Quando Rondo are on good terms, as they have both worked together in the past on Rondo's song titled I Remember. Fans believe that the two have been friends ever since the song, and this might explain the connection between Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and Quando Rondo. Fans are speculating that the trio might have allegedly connived together for the death of King Von, and since The Voice and The Hero are close friends, they're allegedly keeping each other's secrets. Some fans are also speculating that the death of King Von might have been allegedly carried out by the duo as a favor to NBA Youngboy. Youngboy is Rondo's mentor and also friends with Lil Baby and Lil Durk, as Youngboy has featured on one of his songs, while Durk has also featured Youngboy in the past. However, Youngboy and Von had beef because King Von was reportedly dating one of Youngboy's ex-girlfriends and even posted pictures with the girl to allegedly spite Youngboy. Hence, fans are speculating that the trio might have allegedly set up Von's passing. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new content.